So you have a test or quiz in your English class, or maybe you're getting ready to take the TOEFL or IELTS or another entrance exam for university. Here are 5 tips for taking multiple choice tests in listening. First off, what is a multiple choice test or quiz? Well, those are tests that make you choose an answer of many. So maybe you have A, B, or C. Maybe A, B, C, or D. Maybe choose 1, 2, or 3. Or choose 2 answers or 3 answers of many that are provided. Okay, tip 1. If you can ask about vocabulary, do it. I don't know why many of my students will not ask me what a word means when I would gladly tell them the definition. Not all teachers are willing to give you some of the definitions, but many are. This tip is important. First, before you look at the options A, B, C, D, write the answer to the question in your own words. I have found that if my students do this first, they get higher scores when they do multiple choice tests. After you have decided what the answer is in your own words, then choose the answer, the A, B, C, or D, or 1, 2, 3, that best matches the answer that you first created. For those of you who are a low-level English learner, try writing the answer in your own language first, because this method is about understanding the idea before you understand the language. Then you can match what you have decided is the answer to what is on the test. Before you begin the listening section, make sure you go through all of the questions and possible answers and find key words, these important words that help you to understand what is being asked and what will be said. When you begin to listen, pay attention for words or vocabulary that have similar meanings to what you have seen on the paper. For example, maybe we are talking about the word application. You can either fill out the application or complete the application. In English, we don't like to use the same word twice. But please be careful. When you find the key words, you need to pay attention to any adjectives, quantifiers, adverbs of frequency that are around them. For example, maybe the speaker says all, or some, or many, maybe never, maybe always, maybe only very large. Pay attention. English needs to be specific. So if the speaker says all, that's 100%. If the speaker says never, that's 0%. Make sure you understand those amounts. You can use these words and the adjectives in the answers to help you cross out or eliminate choices that aren't correct. One more note on keywords. Be careful again. Many words in English look alike if you don't read carefully. Look at the picture in this slide. There's the word words and the word worlds. If you're not paying attention, you might not catch that difference. Watch out for negatives! Yes, in questions and answers, teachers sometimes like to trick you by putting in a negative that maybe you won't catch. So Don't forget to go through and circle all of the no's, the nots, the nevers, and be careful about contractions like don't, doesn't, isn't, and so on. This tip might be the hardest. You need to relax and focus, and you need both of these to be able to do your best. The way to do this is to practice at home before you get to class to take that big test. I really hope that these 5 tips were useful for you in your English classes. And if you want to learn more about how to be a better English learner, check out my class at englishonfire.teachable.com. I'll see you there.